Hello everybody, welcome to the channel Can AI Do It? And today I'm gonna be showing you how to create a powerful automation that will allow you to post to multiple social media accounts at once. If you like this kind of content, subscribe to the channel and let's get started. Okay, so first of all, I want you to see the workflow in action. So let's click on execute workflow. Then you can see here on my YouTube channel, the videos that we have, okay? And the video that is meant to be published now is going to be this video here called The Journey of Ethics. As you can see, is the first video with a to-do status. Going back to our workflow, this is where the node grabs the video that was downloaded, then transcribes it, and then this node here is responsible for creating the title, the description, the hashtags, all based on the video transcription. Now, this is the node that is responsible for uploading the video. And just like that, you can see that the whole workflow executed successfully. So if we go back to our spreadsheet, you can see that this line is now as published. And if we come to our YouTube channel and reload it, you will see that a new video has been uploaded here as private, exactly like I asked. So let's understand this workflow. It always starts with a trigger schedule. In my case here, I am running it every 4 hours. Then I have a Google Get Row node here. Basically, all that I'm saying here is this will be the resource. The operation is get a row. I like to find the document by the ID, and the ID of any Google spreadsheet is going to be here. Just copy, paste it here. Then you're gonna select a spreadsheet within this document. In my case here is video queue. That's exactly what I select here. Leave the rest as is. Then I'm adding just a verification process here that checks if the status of the video is equal to do and the URL is not empty. So basically I'm saying if the status of this video here is equal to do and its URL is not empty, in this case this verification will be successful, will be true. Then we're gonna loop it, and I want only one item to pass through because as you can see here on the spreadsheet we have many to-do videos, but I want only one every time. Then that goes to this code node which ChatGPT prepared for me, and basically all that I want here is just to extract the URL of this video. So I'm sending this URL here to this merge node, which I'll be talking to you about later. But at the same time, I'm sending it to this second verification step, which basically is if the file ID is not empty, then is successful. What you're gonna do is you're gonna use that file ID to go on Google Drive and download it for me. So just create a Google Drive download node. Then you make sure that you sign in with your right credentials. The resource is going to be file, operation download. Again, file ID is exactly what we have in here. Just click it, drag it, and drop on top. And at the same time, the file name, you can also do the same. Click on here, drag on here. Once you execute this node, a binary file will be generated. Then you're going to add a transcribe node here, and basically you're gonna feed this data of this file here, and this node will transcribe all the audio. So make sure that you leave the resource as audio, the operation as transcribe. Make sure that you are using your OpenAI account, and once you execute this node, you're gonna have text, type, and seconds. So I created another node here just to get the transcription, and then I'm sending that transcription to this node here, which is the basic LLM. The source of the information is going to be defined below, and then I basically just drag and drop this here. After that, I'm just clicking on add a prompt, choosing system, and this is the most important part because this is the prompt that tells exactly what the system needs to do. So basically I'm saying that you are an expert short form social copywriter, given a transcript, produce captions for multiple platforms, and then I specify exactly what I want. And at the top, I just wrote transcript, and then I drag it and drop it in here just to give it the transcript one more time. And again, I'm explaining a little bit fast, but I'm assuming that you know how to add nodes to a Canva. If you don't know, all that you need to do is just click on the plus sign, and then to link them, for example, this node here, as you can see, you click on the plus sign, and then you choose this node here exactly like you do here. What you need to do once you have this basic LLM chain node is just to add a brain to it. In this case, you click on here, and then you're gonna choose what sort of brain you want to add. to it. In my case, I'm using the GPT-5 mini, so make sure that you use your OpenAI credentials. Now, I just used a code node here. Again, all these code nodes are developed by ChatGPT. I'm not a programmer. I don't know how to code. So basically, I'm just asking ChatGPT, can we please extract from this transcript here what is title, what is description, what is hashtags, and then ChatGPT is saying to me, yes, we can do that. Then I add a code node, so I basically came here, I type in code, and inside the node, what I did was I just left the language as JavaScript, and I copy and paste the code that ChatGPT gave me. And as you can see here, now I have title, YouTube description, captions. Once we have that, I added this merge node, and this is basically taking the information that comes from the extract URL node plus the title, the descriptions, and putting it together, because the next step is perhaps the most important, which is adding this Blotato node here. So what is Blotato? Blotato is this platform that allows you to post to multiple social media accounts at once. So to use the API feature, you need to sign up to one of the plans. In my case here, I sign up to the starter plans, and we have here social media API account. Once you do so, all that you need to do is just make sure that you log in on all your social medias. Then you go to Blotato, settings, then you go to account. And to connect your account, all that you need to do is make sure that you are logged in on that account. Then you click here, for example, log in TikTok, and then they will ask, do you authorize? You say yes, and that account will appear here. And once you do that, you also come here to API. In your case, probably you will be seeing create an API key. In my case, because I already did it, I have the option to copy. Once you create that API key, you go back to your N8N, you click on here to add the Blotato node, you select it. Then once you click on your Blotato node, you create new credentials and you copy your API key here. So the resource is going to be media, the operation is upload, and the media URL will be coming from the merge node. Once you do so, the final step is just to make sure that you are adding the upload nodes. For YouTube, I just added a small wait to make sure that I wouldn't have any problems with the API. So the operation to all of this is going to be the same. You are going to come here, then you are going to type in Blotato, then within this node, you are going to choose create a post. Then once you are within the create a post node, you're going to select your credentials. The resource is going to be post, operation create, the platform in this case is YouTube. And if you link your YouTube account with Blotato here, then you are going to see the option of selecting that account here. Text, media URL, and video title, all this information is just coming from this node here. So basically all that you need to do is, for example, just click on title, drag and drop it in here. In my case, I always like to upload it as private, and this is the only difference between the YouTube node and all the other nodes, and I'm gonna explain you why. Let's suppose that you want to add an Instagram node. So you're going to do the same thing. Click on here, Blotato, then you are going to choose create a post node, and then you're gonna have this node here. Again, the resource is post, operation create, the platform is going to be Instagram, account ID, you're gonna get in Blotato, just go to your accounts, then you come here, copy account ID, go back and type it in here. Text, media URL, and schedule time, you're going to grab, in my case here, from the merge node. All that I did is just, for example, the text is the Instagram text. So this is the caption. All that I did was click on the caption and dropped it in here. Media URL I got from the upload a media node. This is the time I want to publish it. This time here, it's in our spreadsheet. And this is the type of content that I want to be posted to Instagram. So you're going to be doing exactly the same for all your other social media accounts. And the last step in my case is just to add a final Google Sheet node. The operation is going to be update a row. The ID is exactly what I showed you here before. Just grab it from here, select the spreadsheet, and this is the column that you are going to use to match on. In my case, I use the column file name because each video has a unique file name, and the file name itself, all that I did was I grabbed it from the merge node. I just click on it and drop it in there. And what I want to do is I want the status to change from publish to do. So basically you just leave it as to do and that's it. And the final thing that I want to tell you, I told you that the YouTube node was a bit different, and this is because for some reason in this node, I cannot find an option to add the language for the video. So my strategy, at least at this point in time, is I am uploading these videos as private. Then after I need to go here, for example, I need to open the video and I need to go to show more. I need to tick this and I need to select the language. So I'm still spending a little bit of time doing this on YouTube manually. This is the only thing that I couldn't do 100% automated using the Blotato node, but I was spending at least 10 to 15 minutes doing this. And now all that I need to do is just click on the video, select the language, and that's it. So from 10 minutes, it went to 30 seconds, which is very nice. But I'm pretty sure that in the future, they will also add these options here in the node itself, so you can automate it 100%. For this video, that's all. Let me know, what do you think about this automation? Do you think it's valuable? Do you think it can help you? Because in my case, it will help me a lot. Thank you so much for having watched this video. See ya next time. Take care.